got here to the Badlands and we've been videoing prairie dogs, and we look up and there's a huge buffalo right in front of us just walking up to the road. I guess it's gonna cross the road, but it is very big. And yeah, he's just gonna cross the road like buffalo do. There he goes. He crossed the road. And now he's going on about his business. Pinnacle's Overlook has a restroom open year-round. And I just turned around and saw some animals. I'm gonna say mountain goats over there laying down. They're everywhere. It's beautiful here. Okay, so the first trail we're doing is the fossil. Wait, what's it called? The first trail we're doing is the fossil trail. It's not very long. We just loop around here and read all these fossil things and then loop back over there on that side. And it looks like it's handicap accessible when there's no snow in the winter, because it's all on this boardwalk. It seems like everywhere we go to hike, we see a beware of rattlesnake sign. So South Dakota definitely has rattlesnakes, but hopefully we won't see any today.
Or ever.
That would be nice. So you can see most of the boardwalk from here. We're almost finished with the hike, and there's little stations along the way to stop and read about the fossils that they've discovered. And we think this would be a good place to bring kids, a nice hike, because they can run around on the boardwalk while you're reading the signs if they're not interested in that, or run around out here. There are no signs that say you have to stay on the boardwalk, so I think they would be free to run wherever they wanted to run. But not today, maybe, with all of the snow still everywhere. But it's starting to melt. There are rivers of mud running all through the whole thing. Okay, so we're done with our little tiny hike. I'm not even sure how long it was. Like
3 seconds?
A quarter of a mile, I think, maybe. But it looped around. It talks about the fossils in the park, and this is a recap of everything we read while we walked around. And then we're back in the parking lot and ready to go to the next one. So we just went in the visitor center, and we're continuing on because our other hike we're doing is further away from the visitor center. So that's where we're going for the next one. The sky is beautiful, and it is ridiculous. Big one. Is this the tiny horse? The 3 tails. A swift car. Okay, so this trail is half a mile, and it is Cliff Shelf Nature Trail. That's hard for me to say. Cliff Shelf. And of course, once again, there's the rattlesnake sign. And while I don't see any rattlesnakes, I do see this directly in front of the sign, some animal. Just walked up here and right there. So maybe we'll see some animals. And it looks like, at least at the beginning, it's boardwalks again. And there's our view. So pretty. So the boardwalk comes up to right there, and then you have to pick one loop or the other, or one way or the other, and the boardwalk ends. So we have melted snow and a lot of mud that we're going to be walking through today.
I really hope you're not.
So we think we're going up there. We can see a series of boardwalks and stairs. So maybe that's where we're going, but right now it is muddy and melting snow. So we came too early in the year for wildflowers. Apparently they're supposed to be really pretty around here. But we did find these berry looking things on these trees. Most of them are blue. Some of them are white, but they look really cool.
I'm trying to get a portrait to see how icy it was.
Thought I found a fossil. We want to step on the snowy parts. Oh, okay. And then slide still. Do you think we chose the right direction to start or not?
Yeah, we'd have to be going uphill.
Oh, right here, yeah. You're right.
Now we're back to the boardwalk.
Well, we're up here where we thought we were coming. And it is a series of boardwalks and stairs and no snow because we're out in the open, but we are right next to some really tall and beautiful rocks. And I know the sky looks fake blue, but I promise it's not. It's real. It's just really clear today. You can tell that it's lighter where the sun is shining. And then on this side, it just gets a really beautiful dark blue right next to the large rocks. And there's the boardwalk where we are. And then more of the wonderful view this way. It's pretty cool. So half of the trail is in the dirt, in the mud, and half of it is the boardwalks. And so we chose the boardwalks as our second half of the trip. We didn't know that actually, but so that's where we came from, up there, where those stairs are. And we've walked down the boardwalk to here with more of these pretty berries and these trees. And now we're heading back out. We're almost done. It was a half a mile. Nice. Not too much effort either, other than the stairs going up there. There's still plenty of snow, but thankfully there are no snow on the boardwalks. So we just finished Cliff Shelf Nature Trail. It's a half mile, great to do with kids or for beginning hikers. Most of it is on a boardwalk. Some of it is not. So make sure the weather hasn't been snowing or raining before you come, just so that it's not really muddy. But it's beautiful views and a great trail. Okay, it was a little hard for us to figure out. There's the car and there's a sign in front of it and it says the window trail is to the left, but the only thing to the left is a sidewalk. So we're following this trail, which according to the map is the window trail, and it says it's 100% wheelchair accessible, so it has to be on these boardwalks and not off of them. So we're gonna see what happens when we get up here, but according to the map, this is the window trail, so check it out. There's just water everywhere because everything's melting.
Yeah. But it makes everything really pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so it means the sign that says left means that you come down here where all the trails meet and you go left. Because we can see the end of the trail. And it's only 0.2 miles for the whole thing. So 0.1 out and 0.1 back. And so that's not very far. But we have more rocks and beautiful sky all around us. And the sun is so bright and it is hot today.
My ears.
I haven't found any animals, but I found a teenager in her natural habitat with her fountain. We had such a good time on our day trip to the Badlands, but there are still so many more trails to see, and every time we go, the clouds and the sky makes the landscape just different every time, and it's beautiful.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. We'll see you later, Wanderers. Bye.